Yeah, I'm live. I don't know. I'm doing network here. I got the old Wi-Fi tower on my desk, but I don't think anybody's here yet, so I'm talking to myself. Oh man, I don't think YouTube notifications are working either. Oh, you can see a little better. Oh man, change of plans today. It's raining out. What's the IP address of this thing? I'm gonna wait for people to show up because nobody's here. What is the IP address of this thing? Stock. Good morning. It's an illusion. What is the IP? Access point. Oh, standard 192.168.1.1. Here we go. I gotta change the IP address. Oh, there's the dog. Doug, you think there's treats this morning? I'm sorry, there is none. I thought I'd do the configuring, not going on the roof today. Change of plans. It's pouring rain out. And you know what happens here when it pours rain? Matt gets to put a rain suit on and play with a big garden hose and give the pen a squirt, because I think this will probably be the last time till spring. Get rid of a whole bunch of duck poop and goose poop. Get the pen clean for the winter. That's what's going to happen here. And then I got to whip into town and get duck feed. Totally, everything's changed today. I didn't think the weatherman was going to be this right. It's pouring outside pretty good. You see inside the goose shed? No, I'm cleaning the pen. Are you not listening? Change of plans, folks. I don't plan this stuff. Well, I might take you into the goose shed. We'll see. If it's raining and I can't take a camera outside, I can't. I've already put my umbrella away for the year. Okay, I got a problem here. I'm trying to do this access point thing. So it's 192.168.1.1 should take me into the unit. And it's not. Unreachable. What? I'm hardwired right into it. Yeah, I know it's telling me it's going to be one of those mornings. No, I'm cleaning the pen. It's raining. The chloroplast is here, Mother. We've been talking about it since Friday. Where have you been since Friday? Something is wrong. I'm having problems. Good morning, Stephanie. You've been not here since Friday. Yes, you have, because I've talked to you in chat. Okay, why can't I see this thing? I'm having problems. The static eye access point 192.168.1.1. Why can't I access it? I'm having technical difficulties here again. Let's try a different browser. I'm thinking I'm going to give up on this, because I think the internet god is telling me that I've got to focus on playing with water, cleaning the pen out today. Alright, this is bizarre. I've never had this before, folks. I'm plugged into it. Hardwire right now. I'm gonna reboot one more time. If I can't do this, I'm gonna have to figure out some other way. But she's on. The green lights are on the Wi-Fi unit right here on my desk. I've got the tower right here. Well, not the tower, but I got the transmitter. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, I know what it is. Oh. How else could I do this, folks? I could do it on an iPad through the Wi-Fi. Maybe. See, it's been so long since I've done this. To be specific, July. And I know there's a step process to do. I just can't remember it. And of course, their tech support isn't open at 6 a.m. So let's give it one more crack. And if not, I'm going to have to shelve this project. We're rebooting. 192.168.1.1. Okay, I can't get anywhere. I'm having technical problems here. I think I'm going to give up. Focus on the coffee. Here, I don't want Google search. No. Oh, I got my laptop set to static IP. How do you change that? I forget. Oh, no. Where is that setting, folks? It's got to be under network. Network settings. Yeah. Sharing, okay. It's seeing unidentified network, but it won't connect. Good morning, Inga. Who knows this stuff? Change adapter settings. Local area status, properties. Okay. No one's answering me this morning. Jack, if it was connecting automatic, I wouldn't be having this problem. I'm asking for help. And nobody's giving me any help. Okay. Let's just see something here. No one knows? I've got the wireless plugged in right into the computer, okay? Like, plugged right into the computer. And I just rebooted because it's at a different IP address. I don't use the .1, I use .2 on my network. So like an example, if it says 192.168.1.1, my network's .2.1. Yeah, it's not. No, it's there. It is. I see it. Connect. Maybe I can connect to it wirelessly. That is weird and not standard. What's weird? Me? I'm weird? Yeah, possible, Jennifer. Good morning, Maggie. Change plans today, folks. Everything's up in the air because it's pouring rain. No, my IP address? No, the reason I use the .2 instead of .1, Jennifer, is because it eliminates a lot of conflicts when you're dealing with live streaming and you have this much stuff. I was having so many conflicts with the .1, and when I changed to .2 and put all my equipment up on, I had no more problems. It was some kind of conflict thing. I forget what the Dell told me the problem. So I had to change the encoders, everything, to the .2, and nothing, no conflicts. So that's the deal. But right now, according to this, I'm connected. It says I'm connected. Ingenious connected. Yeah, I'm connected. But why can't I go to it? Let's try it again. Let's see if we can get this Wi-Fi working this morning. And for everybody who doesn't like technical stuff, well, you know, that's just them's the breaks. This is very important stuff. This is the lifeblood of the ducks outside. More importantly, no, ain't working. I'm having my computer, I think my computer's set to static, and I can't find the settings. I think I need to give up and go with the iPad method. And just attach to it. I wish I remember where that was. Nobody's told me anything. Jack, you know, these one-word things you say, I'm not that smart when it comes to computers. I'm not. I struggle because I forget, because I do these things, master them, and then I forget it. Network settings. Okay, so I'll go to network settings. Do this again. Under control panel. Okay, and I'm looking for network settings. Okay, Jack, slow down. When I say I get to network settings, then I will ask you for the next step. Oh, where is the network settings? I can't even find it. Network and sharing center. Would that be it, Jack? I can't. Oh, I'm connected. There's nobody that's a computer army perfect person here today, Sarah. I can't even find network settings this morning. I'm so tired. Anyways, isn't it awesome that the David James, I'm on Windows 7 Pro. I'm trying to connect to the IP address on the Ingenious that's sitting on my desk. I'm having no luck. It says I'm connected through the wireless, but I can't access it because I think my I've got my computer set as a static IP, so I didn't have conflicts with the encoders. That's my dilemma. I think this needs like 2 cups of coffee to figure out, which means at the end of the second cup I'll be awake enough to figure it out. I was thinking I could whip her out. I thought it'd be like whip her out. I'm not gonna whip it out, folks. I thought I could just settle this. I'm not connected to the router, Jennifer. I'm directly plugged into the device because I'm on a different network setting. We went through this earlier in the conversation, Jennifer. Jennifer, what time is it? 4:18 in the morning and Jennifer's up. Have you been up all night, Jennifer? When do you sleep, Jennifer? I'm really curious on this. Because you're 3 hours behind me and you're here at the damnedest times. And then I see you all day popping in and out. It's like, you don't sleep? A cup of coffee's Nancy and I'll be all right. It says I'm connected to a local area connection wireless right now. Because you can't go into your office to work. What? You don't sleep, Jennifer? So if you had an office, you go to sleep in the office? Gender studies and valet parking submarines. Yeah, that sounds like the human race right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go properties on my computer. Network. I gotta get into this thing. I think I can do it with an iPad. I think that's the best way. Get into it, change the IP address to what I want it to be, and then I'll be able to access it through the whole thing. I think that's the best way to do it, folks. I'm just making it far too complicated in my little brain here today. You know, I am. I'm doing it to myself. And I know if I put an iPad up, I can access it through Safari. And then I can just go into it, change the IP address. Jack, I don't even know what that sentence was supposed to see. But what? Bottom click? Anyways, folks, I just phoned Pirie Insulation and I gave them a thank you on their phone because I greatly appreciate what they did in a big way. And I hope that the Duck Army goes and does their thing. You know, lets them know on the Google Place page that they did an awesome thing for the ducks, helping us out here. So we could have ducks that aren't getting beat up, so they produce lots of eggs for the food bank this winter. Thank you, Christopher. I greatly appreciate that. I hope everybody else leaves a review. We need these people to stand head and shoulders above everybody else because of what they did. Like, they came at the end of the day like that. That was just awesome. Like, yes, I know, Inga, you're on top of it all the time. You don't procrastinate. You just do it. Oh, they're up to 106? I can't go because I got my network unplugged. But I can plug my network back in. Hang on, let me get this happening. Where are you? Okay. All right, unplug back in. All right, I'll reboot the old computer. So I'm back onto my network. I'm gonna do it with my iPad. I just gotta get in. Once I change the IP address of this high-techery that I've got sitting here, then I can go in and do all the configuring. Because I got like a lot of configuring to do. The different networks, passwords, all that kind of stuff for the encoders. Check adapter settings on the menu. Okay, IP4, yeah, that one. IPv4, yeah, I know that one. I was gonna make it there on the second cup of coffee, Jack. It was too early. I do that to myself. I'm all gung ho, and I thought I'm gonna multitask and just make a mess of it. That's what I did. I thought I could. I thought my brain was awake enough to multitask at this level, this early. It was not. It wasn't, honestly. Like I said, I need the 2 cups of coffee to get me fired up here so that I can do this. So, what's going to happen here is I'm going to go wash the pen. I'm going to put my rain suit on. I'm going to go out there and wash the pen and get all the pen clean. And then I'm going to whip into town and get the feed and stop at the post office and grab all the network cables and the switch that's sitting there. And then we're back to work. I'll leave the streams running in the pen so you can see me walking around dragging the hose around. I'm not gonna get a camera like I did last time and break the camera. Plus it's raining, I can't do that. But I can have the garbage pail camera going. So you'll be able to see me playing with the hose while I'm having fun in 8-degree weather with a garden hose. So I gotta drag my garden hose out of the garage because I've already put all the big garden hoses away because I need the big 3/4 one. Susie, I don't know what the feed is. I forget what Joey told me the amount on how much a bag of feed is. But we could phone Joey. He's there right now. But I want to do a GoFundMe. I'm going to scan the bill and the whole bit. Yeah, I'm not going to phone Joey. Well, I could phone Joey. He gets in like 6 minutes. You know, somebody we've never given a review for is M&R Feeds. There's a company that we really should. They cut us a lot of deals. Man, oh man, a lot of deals. A lot. They treat us so well. They treat us really well, folks. It's unbelievable. They cut me deals for stuff. It's like when I was in business, I didn't give deals like that, put it that way. I don't have a link, Mother of Many Horses. You can't search Google. It's called M&R Feeds Renfrew. I don't have internet right now on rebooting Susie. We'll do a specific stream for M&R. Right now we're gonna focus on Pirie Insulation, ND Graphics, and Valley Delivery. That's what we gotta focus on. Get them up, get them pounded. What are we up to on reviews? Are we doing good? Okay, I'm loading all my network settings. We're good. All right. Ooh, I didn't screw anything up. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to do that network stuff half asleep. Man, oh man, what am I thinking? Just because I've done it once doesn't mean, twice, maybe 4 or 5 times, doesn't mean I'm a pro at it. So what's Pirie up to? Pirie Insulation is up to 107 reviews. Well, that's pretty good, eh? And they're just a 5-star banner place. We'll just click on it here, and what's their rating? Actually, let me click on their place details. It used to show, it doesn't. They're what an awesome company, eh? Like, they're booked 6 weeks solid, folks. Like, 6 weeks. And they slipped us in a matter of days. Like, days. Like, I'm thinking I contacted them when? What was it, last Tuesday? I think it was last Tuesday. Like, they came here fast. Fast and cheap. Oh, Maggie. Good morning, Maggie. 135 for ND Graphics. We're doing pretty good here, Duck Army. You're making me proud. Yeah, that's 114 reviews on Valley Delivery. Yeah, they're doing good. We're doing good there. I'm really happy. Good morning, Maggie. Hello. Say hi to everybody else, but not me. Some days I feel like I'm being neglected. It's just me. Oh, thank you for acknowledging my existence. I appreciate it more than you can imagine. I need that reassurance, you know. You need a what do you want me to do, Susie? You need a mod to check the Google to give the address on chat. On what? Well, Maggie, I'm half asleep. I'm sorry. Slap me up the side of the head. A man is not allowed to make a mistake. Yes, Vista, I have gotten over you ruining my TV. Don't ever cross that line again, please. Like, I don't have many things on TV that I watch. I don't watch TV. Technically I don't watch TV. I'm streaming it. I'm pirating. I'm streaming illegally through a VPN. If the NSA or the FBI knew about me, they'd raid my house because I stream illegally my TV shows, and there's only a couple I watch, and I'm 2 years behind. So that gives you an idea how much TV I watch. I've only got 2 shows that I really want to watch, and I'm 2 years behind. I'm a big TV guy. Oh, there's the M&R. Vista found it. So let's just click on the old M&R, and what is it? What have they got for reviews? Well, they've got 1 single review. No way, Joey. That's all you've got at your place? Well, we're going to have to pound that one. Well, let me come up with a review for that. They got photos, though, of their place inside. The M&R establishment. Oh yeah, lots of photos. Joey's been busy posting photos. They got photos of the warehouse. They got everything. Yeah, somebody did that. It wouldn't be Joey. Joey's not tech literate. But Joey's open right now at 6:30 in the morning. He's there. But what I'm going to do today is we'll do a stream for that one on just the deals that he cuts us here, because he does us a really good deal. I only show 19 photos, not 360. Oh, 360 degree. You forgot the degree part there, girl. Yeah, somebody posted that. I wonder who did that, eh? That wouldn't be Joey either. No, Janie, not today. But we were just talking about the deals. You don't know the degree shortcut? Do you want to know it? It's Alt 0176. Try it, Vista. Hold the Alt key down, 0176, and you'll get the degree symbol. Give her a crack there, woman. And see if you can remember that one tomorrow. I didn't know they had 360 degree. I wonder if that's... No, that was the Google truck inside. They brought the Google truck inside the place. That's why it's a 360. That's what it looks like. It's PixelFact Media. I wonder who that company is that did these pictures. PixelFact Media. Who are these people? It must be somebody that was in the store and took pictures, because they're all over the place here. They're local guide level 9. They're on Google. And they have 96,458 points. I don't know what that means. So they must run around taking pictures of places. That's not making any sense. I'm not. It's not. I'm not into that today. Okay, it doesn't work. Alt 0176. Just worked for me. There you go. There it is, right there. Well, I got a period after it, but 360 Alt 01776. Oh, I sorry, I did an L there. It was like 3. Okay, so Alt 0176. There you go, 360 degree there, girl. Worked for me. I don't know what you're having a problem with, unless you're on a you're not on a PC. Are you on a Mac? I don't know. Mac is I don't know that one. Hi Ford. Nope, she got her. She had a fat finger attack early in the morning. Yeah, you do have to use the number pad. I forgot to say that to you. Sorry. When you hold the Alt key, you got to use the number pad. Thank you, Susie. What's done, Susie? What did you do? What did Susie do that's done? Did you leave a review on M&R Feeds? Oh, there's 7 reviews on M&R Feeds. Yep, everybody's leaving reviews and I didn't even ask them to. Unbelievable. I think they have a Facebook page too. We're not going to go there today. I'm seeing that. Yes, Ford, it's time to review the insulation company, Pirie Insulation, links below, ND Graphics, links below, and Ottawa Valley Delivery, links below. All below this stream. We need to give them recognition for the big time help they gave us. Today you're going to watch a grown man play with a big garden hose, man-sized garden hose, washing duck poop out. That's what today's show is going to be. Change of plans. And I'm hoping before I go outside that I get the Wi-Fi running right here. I gotta configure it. There it is on the desk. See, what we've been waiting for 7 weeks. It's here. So I have it sitting on my desk. And we did earlier, before the caffeine was injected into my body, try to figure it out, but I couldn't get into it. But I'll figure it out when I get 2 caffeines into me. We'll be able to do it. And it's definitely going to rain all day. Periods of rain all day. Oh, then there's some nice weather coming. Oh, tomorrow, 0 degrees and sunny. Well, sunny tomorrow. That means the roof is sunny on Thursday, 0 degrees. The roof will be clear. There'll be no ice on the roof. Sun comes out, dries the roof off. I'll be on the roof putting the tower up. Woohoo! I've got Friday night. It's -10, folks. Do you think I can get the Goose pen? I can get the geese separated by Friday night? Do you think I can? I've got till Friday night to get the Goose pen separated and what you call it, and the geese separated. Do you think I can do it? And have the goose shed done, potentially have the barn done. Had to order the heating cable off of what you call it, Amazon. So it'll be here probably Thursday. Because Canadian Tire one is $62.99 plus tax. I know I can do it. Just asking. Well, I don't know if I can do it because honestly, I'm really tired. But I gotta do it. I'm so tired. And get the Wi-Fi working outside. It'd be nice. Oh no! According to Renfrew, it's gonna snow all week. So Petawawa, they're saying snow all week after today. The whole week snow. But yet Ottawa is saying, let's hope we get the Ottawa weather, okay? The rain's going to end at 10:30. So that means I've got to get I got to start on the pen. given the squirt happening. She's all softened up from the rain last night. What's the radar looking like? I'm doing, whoa. Oh, I haven't seen this in a while. I gotta show you this, folks. This is like, okay, hang on here. I'm having problems. Look at this. Look at that for rain. I can't believe that. Let's get the map moving. Man, that's some serious rain coming down. Look at the color. Oh, that's why, because it's potentially snow. That's why the color. Okay, they've changed the scale from rain to snow now. That's why the bright color. All right. But we're getting rain. Everybody else is getting snow. That's why the colors have changed. I just realized the scale inside is not rain. It's a snow, centimeters an hour. Because when it's that color in the summer, that means like a bad situation when it's that color in the summer. It's a really bad situation. It's like get Noah's Ark out type stuff. Anyways, hopefully we get Ottawa's weather because it's supposed to be nice and sunny, which means I can get on the roof and do the tower. Oh, Maggie, I'm glad that you like my misfortunate weather situation. Kind of cute Keith, I'm going to call him. But Keith might not take my call. Because on Friday I sort of pulled a quick one on him. And he told me that he would never take my morning call anymore. But he'd probably get over it. So, well, we'll see. I haven't tried calling him since I did that to him on Friday. The last thing he said to me is that he would never take my call again, and then he said goodbye, have a good night, and he left. So, I might have to go over to him and knock on his door and see him. That way he can't ignore me on the internet. I groveled all day, Maggie, on Friday. Because I sort of sucked him into a nasty deal on Friday with the chicken killing. Haven't heard from Colin in months, Inga. Months. I talked to him months ago. Actually, I talked to him when I got hit with lightning. That was the last time I talked to Colin. And then he deleted his channel, and well, he went dark, and then he deleted everything on his channel and contacted me about selling some of his equipment, and then I never heard from him again. Hospital duck's doing great, Lester. Yeah, he's still sleeping. He's hoping for a treat, but there's no treat happening. He's a deep breather, Maggie, because he's a big dog with big lungs, you know. It's 135 pounds of lungs. All big dogs breathe pretty heavy. I've never had a big dog that wasn't a loud breather. Think about it, you know, they normally, you know, they breathe through their mouth and their nose, but when they're sleeping, they're just breathing through their nose, so it sort of amplifies everything. No, David, I'm not going to try anything until I get more caffeine into me. And plus I was trying to stream and I was trying to multitask, David. I was just biting off a little more than I could chew this early in the morning is what I was doing. I was trying to impress everybody that I could do something this technical this early in the morning on no caffeine, and I failed miserably. So I'm admitting my failure, and I'm going to let it go. And when I say goodbye on this stream, I will figure it out, and then I'm going to go outside and play with the garden hose. I'm going to put my winter boots on because my feet will get cold because of the cold water outside. and you will watch me in the live streams cleaning the pen today. And then hopefully I'll get the pen done somewhere around the 1 or 2 o'clock mark. And then I will whip into town, pick up the feed. I'll pick up the horse bucket for the geese, because the geese need that heated horse bucket. And I will get Joey to make a separate bill up for it, instead of just charging it on my account. Well, he's still charging on my account still, but I'm going to do a separate bill, then I'm going to take a picture of the bill, and then I'm going to do a GoFundMe. But I'm thinking the 40 bags ain't going to cut it. I'm thinking we're going to run out probably about Christmas Day. I'm thinking, folks, that the feed bill this year to produce this many eggs, because don't forget we have pretty lofty goals on our egg production. I'm thinking it's going to be a 2-bagger a day. But we're going to be pumping out a lot of eggs if everything works out right. Well, I think yesterday was 37 eggs. It's only going to get more. Can you see the insulation? The problem is, Jeff, it's raining out, and it's hard to do a camera in the rain. But believe me, you're going to see it as soon as I can show it to you. I have to clean it out inside. I gave the guys slack last night. The Q van still whip it? I don't know with the view. Q van, it's still going. The old beast. We'll throw a skid in there today. They'll load the skid on. They'll have to hand band. I hate this. They load it with the forklift, and then I have to hand bomb it off. Juanita, thank you so much for yesterday. I saw what Samuel said. The Duck Adventure. $80 for her birthday. What a sweetheart. Helping the ducks out. So the 2-bagger, I don't know what the cost is yet. See, last year was basically about, I'm trying to remember, it was like $1.25 bags or something like that a day. My dog is sucking up big time. He wants treats. Mm-hmm. He's got like, morning, come over, give me one love. I want love. You have treats. I know you do, because you've been doing it every morning. How come this morning there's no treats for me? You have raw chicken. That's what he's coming over for. Right? He knows he had raw chicken a couple mornings, and he's like, okay. Now he's looking at it. Okay, this is it. This is the. Okay, where's the chicken? I know you got chicken. Come on. Fork it over. You want a raw chicken, Doug? Oh, man. 2 mornings of raw chicken, and this is what I get. Attention. I took all the chicken feet, and I put them in Ziploc bags separately so that I could take them out. I think I put them in bags of like 8 or 6, just so that I didn't free. I had them all in one bag, and I said, oh, Matt, don't do that, because I don't have to cook them. And plus, you can't cook them because the chicken bone in the leg, if you do, then the leg becomes splintered. If you don't cook it, the leg bone stays soft, like Jello. Chicken bones they're like Jello, and but you can't cook them. So I was like, not like ducks, where I cook the duck feet, but I can give them a duck foot. I have duck feet up here. You want a duck foot? Oh, duck. Oh, you heard the bag, eh? Oh, dog, eh? It's a duck foot. 2 of them, eh? There you go. Good morning, Digger Pete. So he's not as exciting as the chicken. See? Raw chicken, something about raw chicken. He's gonna do her. His morning treats. So maybe I can get my dog to pay attention to me in the morning. I know, Vista, you want a chicken. I need to tie a pork chop to my neck to get my dog to love me. Yeah, so I froze the legs. The feet, chicken feet into bags of like 6 or 7 per bag. And then I got the chicken back and neck, which normally I make soup out of that. And but then Doug likes them a bit more, so I just give it to him. Jasmine's streaming right now. Oh, that girl! I knew I shouldn't have given her ducks. I told her she would be my competition. She goes, "No, I'm not going to be your competition." Let me just go to her channel, see what's going on over at Jasmine's place today. No, there's no stream going on. I'm on her channel. There is no stream going on. What are you talking about? Oh, she's up to 736 subs, though. She's not streaming. It's too early for Jasmine. She can't be outside the ducks in the dark. No, she's the Duck Adventures. She's got her banner on her thing. Oh, Jasmine, you do a lot of plagiarism. The hospital duck guy. She's eating. She ate half her food. Listen to her. I'm just looking here. And Kelly just sent. Can I say, Kelly, what you sent? I'm waiting for Kelly's answer. Kelly just sent $22.50 US dollars to the Duck Adventure directly through PayPal. Thank you so much, Kelly. Did someone just tip too? I missed that while I was doing the screen. Jazz just said £10 on the duck feet. And Google took 32% of it. Jazz. They just took a big slice off of her. That's the problem with the tips. Not a big fan of the tips. Google getting all this monies. I appreciate it. Oh, Locray 9 just sent £20. Thank you so much. And I will, next month, on January the 25th, Google will give me this money. They sit on it. They sit on it, and they take a giant chunk of it. It's just a nasty scam they got going. But we are using their live stream abilities for free. He ate them all. Now he's licking himself up. See, he's cleaning himself up. But thank you very much, Jazza and Low Crane 9. I greatly appreciate it, though. Jennifer, the way I'm spending money here, I'm always needing it. It's like, oh man, it's been one expensive fall getting ready for winter this year. What does my cup say? It's a Boston Bruins. Well, it says Bruins there, but it's a Boston Bruins hockey mug. See? It's just a big coffee mug in my world. Big Bad Bruins. Actually, when I was a kid, they were my favorite favorite logo. I used to love the yellow and white and black. when I was a kid. And Bobby Orr, when I was a kid, was Bobby Orr? I don't remember, but I was an aspiring hockey player for a very, very brief period of time as a child. Maybe like one winter, and I realized I didn't like it. It was I'm not big into that team sports stuff. All the kids took it too serious. Oh, that's better. Wrong glasses. No, hockey's not an interesting sport. Yes, I got the email from vid.me saying it's over. And you know what? I have $37 in tips on vid.me and I've never gotten my money. I logged into my account. No, I'm not a loner, I'm a leader, Susie. I've been self-employed my whole life, employing people. I'm a leader, not a loner. Big difference. I'm a trailblazer. And when you're playing team sports and you're not the captain of the team, they really don't like to have other leaders, trailblazers on the team, if you know what I mean? Because there was always other kids that were like, they thought they were the captain. So I had a hard time with it. Not into that jock world situation. Athletic type stuff, you know? I'm a trailblazer. I'm a serial streamer also. I'm serial streaming all the time. So which is also trailblazing, really. I'm right down to it. It's new. We're going to be the serial streaming duck channel this winter. And the Goose Palace, the Duck Kingdom, and the Duck Castle. I don't know what we're going to call it, the barn. It's going to be pretty epic. It's going to be pretty epic, actually. It's going to be the go-to place if you want to see ducks this winter. I'm telling you, well, it already is the go-to place on YouTube for ducks. I watched a duck video. Somebody sent me a link to a YouTuber that was at a duck farm. Man, oh man, a ton of misinformation. It was bad. I didn't comment because, you know, I got to be careful saying the truth because, you know, sometimes the people who tell the truth aren't really welcome. You can either get banned, deleted, or they'll never talk to you again. So I just watched the video and a lot of misinformation. One of them was the ducks like dirty water. And man, that is such a lie. Such a lie. Anybody that watches the show, we all know, well, what happens when you fill up the water with fresh water with ducks? Fresh well water. What do the ducks do? They go nuts over the fresh water. You know, I've seen it. Thousands and thousands of ducks. Dirty water, they leave it. They leave it alone. You know, they ignore it. They walk away from it. But you change that water and it's fresh. Look out. But this person, they said it on YouTube, and it's on a big YouTube channel. Well, not really big, like 200,000 subs. And they actually said that ducks like dirty water. And I was like, what? I wanted to reach through the screen and I wanted to slap him. It was like just a lie. Just a lie. Like it was like there was so many misinformation. It was like watching the TV news. It was like fake news, you know? Exactly, David. You know, you do fresh water and they just come right over to it, you know? You like my daily reporting on my own duck life? Thank you, Susie. Grey Goose. This person was saying they couldn't keep it wasn't an E-How video, Christopher. It was a very well-known, actually, probably, I wouldn't doubt 50% of the people in chat right now watch this YouTube channel. So I'm shocked that you people don't know about this video. But, you know, I have that metal grid, you know, to keep them out of the water. And if you don't put that metal grid, or if you don't have that grid, you know, that barrier between the water and them, they will get into the water and make it really dirty, okay? So there's a difference between bill dirty and body dirty, all right? And this person has hundreds of ducks, and they have no barriers to stop the ducks from getting into their drinking water. And it was like, it isn't a duck channel, Jennifer. It's a YouTube channel that went to a duck farm. So anyways, they had no barriers to stop the ducks from getting into the water. And I was like, you know, so the ducks are playing in their drinking water. I was like, that is so wrong on so many levels. Like, just wrong. Like, anybody, animal husbandry knows you don't want your animals playing in their drinking water. That's how you spread disease. You know, like, it's bad enough, like the bathtub, they drink out of it, you can't stop it, but the bathtub is for bathing. But, and they drink their bath water, it's just the way they are. But they need a clean place, they need clean water. They need clean water. It's just common freaking sense. And then they're saying, well, they only get dirty water, you know, it's only for the night. Oh, so at nighttime they get the only drinking water they have is their bath water, because that's what they've turned their watering station into. It's like, put some freaking grid around it, or wire around it to stop the birds from getting into the drinking water. Like, and then they were going around emptying the drinking water in the morning, showing this, and the waters there wasn't much drinking out. Like, the water was still pretty full. And I was like, the reason they're not drinking is because it's dirty water. The ducks don't like dirty water. And he's standing there, oh, the ducks like dirty water. And I'm like, what? Oh, man, it was bad. It was just bad. It was just, and this YouTuber is there, and it's like, he's got a big channel, and he's got, like, money's not an object. And you know what he did? Or no, the whole time is wind noise. Just wind noise. Constant wind noise. I was like, man, oh man, the amount of money you have on your channel, and you can't afford a $30 dead kitten. Like, the wind noise. Just wind noise. But he's playing with the lens. He's got the 35mm lens, and he's in and out all the time with the lens. Drove me nuts. But the wind noise. Like, but hey, what do I know? He's got 200,000 subs and climbing. He knows what he's doing. People love him. Spread misinformation about ducks. Anyways, like, I couldn't comment. I had to keep my mouth shut. So glad you found me first, Vista. Well, I'm just doing it for real. You know, like, this is what it's like. It's like, you know, I'm all about the ducks, and this year's I'm all about sharing the ducks, you know, and what's best for them. That's why I kill myself, because I want to make sure it's perfect. Because I don't want somebody to be talking on another channel saying that guy at 50 ducks, he's doing it all wrong. Like, I ain't doing it wrong. The problem is now, Mother, when you send people here, they're like, my God, this guy's crazy on the chat. And if you say the wrong thing, you get banned. You got to be a solid observer if you want to learn something here. And only ask good questions. Doug's, now he's beside me, he's looking for more treats, eh? See this raw chicken thing? Doug. We haven't done duck rush in a while. I was going to do a duck rush yesterday, but I had to focus on jobs. Oh man, I didn't realize I had so many little jobs. My little jobs are getting less and less. Doug is being, well, the problem right now, folks, and this is the dilemma that I've got right now, okay, is that everything is frozen solid. So that means Doug's touring terrain is greatly increased. And what's happening is the foxes and the coyotes are staying away from the property. They're out in the lake cutting across. They're taking a very wide berth around the duck paradise. And because of this, Doug is going farther and farther out to sniff the trails, because he's hunting the coyotes and foxes. He knows they're there. He can smell them. And every day he keeps taking off, he's going to the same place where I saw the fox cutting across, and that's where the foxes and coyotes do. They stay away from the property and cut, out in the lake, cut across from one side to the other. And that's what Doug's doing right now. He's out there hunting them. And this happens every single year. Once it freezes, all over the place. But the problem is the ice is not that thick right now. It's probably thick enough, for Doug. Not thick enough for me. But I got a fear. I'm paranoid because I had dogs go through the ice once. So until the ice is frozen, solid, I'm a little bit paranoid. Sort of like the highway. I'm paranoid about it too because I lost a dog on the highway. So I've had 2 dogs go through the ice, almost lost them, and I had a dog get murdered on the highway. So I'm surrounded by both sides paranoia. It's just totally relaxing. So that's why I keep tying him up. And then when I tie him up, he's good. He hangs around after he realizes, well, first he's got to go to his run, then he gets penalized for his run, and then he hangs around. Jasmine, you were accused of competing with my stream this morning. I went to your channel. I'm on your channel right now, actually looking at it, thinking that you were competing with me. We got the goose shed blowing yesterday, Jasmine. It's done. Man, it's going to be so warm. I'm talking pretty high-techery stuff, Jasmine. You would be impressed with what happened here yesterday and what it looks like. I got a good look at it last night. I'm gonna go stare at it in wonderment today when I'm streaming or pouring the water to the pen cleaning this morning. But I'm very impressed. It's like a big steel thermos. Like serious. Oh, we got a whole bunch of emails coming through from duck people. What's going on here? Poor Patty. Patty, are you here right now, Patty? Is Patty here right now? I think Patty's watching and he's afraid to say anything. Patty, Patty last night had fat fingers. And I don't like mods doing moderating on cell phones because mistakes can happen. iPads, not as much. Still can happen. I prefer moderators to do it on a PC with a mouse. But Patty last night had fat fingers and slapped poor Plasma down. And now Patty says, you can fire me if you want. Come on, Patty, show yourself. I know you're here because I just got the email. And he says, you can sack me as a mod if you want, Matt. Oh, Patty. Come on, answer, Patty. I know you're here. Show yourself, man. Because he sent the email 6 minutes ago. Yeah, there you are, Patty. I'm not taking your wrench away. Oh, Patty. Patty. What am I going to do with you, Patty? Your idea of sacking you. You haven't done a sackable offense. Fat Fingers. If Fat Fingers was a sackable offense, Tom would have been gone months ago. Right, Thomas? Because he's the king of Fat Fingers. Nobody has done more Fat Finger stuff than Thomas. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Tom needs see him, Tom's proud of it. Oh, folks. Oh, I'm not that serious. I was upset last night, when poor Plasma got hammered because it made no sense. I was like, what? Because Plasma's a good fan, supporter of the show. Okay, so we got some money sent to us this morning from Linda. I'm just going to say first name so we don't have to wait for anybody here. But Linda sent $20 US. Laverne sent 13 Canadian just now. And Jennifer just sent $50 just now also. So thank you everybody for helping out the ducks here, because we got lots of bills here. And Patreon just paid me. Oh, I just got paid from Patreon. They finally paid me. They're slow too. I got paid today, folks. We can pay for some feed. I'm still going to do a fundraiser for it though, so I got bills. This place is expensive to run. This is a full-blown TV show here. Can you send money in the mail? People have done that, but it's iffy on the old letter mail thing, wrapping it in paper and mailing it, because technically it's against the law to mail money, fiat currency, because the government can't track it. Even in Canada, it's technically you're not supposed to do that, eh? Because the government wants to know. Because I got to pay tax on everything. Like everything, it's so maddening. It's like I don't understand it, but the government wants their pound of flesh. Everything gets taxed, everything. Even though you pay tax on the money, you give it to the show. I gotta pay tax. Can't touch checks. Can't touch them. Just wasting your time mailing a check. I think that's so wrong. On the why, it's like you give a gift to somebody, money that you've paid tax on already, and you give it to somebody and it's got to get taxed again. It's like this never-ending spiral of taxation. No, it's just wrong. So that's why I keep track of all my bills and everything I spend here. Like you wouldn't believe the tracking that I do to make sure that the old government gets as less spot. Here's the bills to run the duck show. PayPal's the best way, Tom. You're right, but I still got to pay tax. Well, you know what the government just did? Up here in Canada, I just got an email from PayPal saying that the Canadian Revenue Agency just won a court case that they're forcing PayPal to give the last 4 years worth of PayPal activity for all businesses in Canada to CCRA, the Canadian Revenue Agency, CRA, or who are there? The robbers, Oh. No, Revolt is not cheaper. It's not. I got a really good deal because my PayPal account is from my old eBay days. I pay next to nothing in fees. No, it's not 0.8%. You're mistaken. There's other fees. There's a handling fee, and then if it's international, there's an international currency fee. It's never just 0.8. If you read the fine print, there's lots of extra charges. Trust me on that one. I'm gonna Google it right now just to prove it, because I've researched all of this stuff, and it's like, okay, so it's an app. I'm clicking on the fee structure right now. Pricing. Okay, where's the? I want to see the it's not. Of course, they bury it, eh? So that you can't tell. Yeah, they can't just tell you. They just can't tell you the pricing. And this is out of the UK. It's all priced in pounds. or euros. So if you're going to do U.S. and Canadian currencies, there's going to be a surcharge, and the normal going rate's 2.5% surcharge. Oh, hang on here. Here's some fees. They're finally going to show me fees. One of these sites, they're like an app. You only got to scroll down forever. And you got everybody's going to be signed up for it too. So the person's got to be on it to sign up. You can't just have a Visa card. And it's not showing international. And you got to do it. So if you don't have an app, you're out of luck. Net neutrality is going to ruin everything. It's going to be bad. It's not good. Actually, Tom, if you've got a balance on your PayPal account and you do a transfer to somebody else, it's free. The only time there's a charge is if you want to take it from your bank account or take it from a Visa card. But if you actually have cash sitting in your PayPal account and you do a transfer, there's 0 fees from account to account balance. Yeah, the death tax. Oh man, let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's think something positive. The Goose shed got blown yesterday. Okay. New T-shirt designs. Yeah, I've got a couple I just whipped up yesterday. They're on there right now. If you go to $50 on Hot Tub, you'll get one like this. Look at this. Nice pebble color one. Do you like it? You can get one right now. Go to 50ducks.com, 50ducksonthehot.com, and there's the Pebble t-shirt in stock right now for you. The Goose shed looks awesome. Just before you hit poor Plasma with the big hammer there, Patty. Haha, last night. I didn't see the person above him you were trying to get. All I saw was poor Plasma taking one for the team. It was like, poor Plasma. You just got nailed. What size are you, Catfish Whiskas? What size do you need? I gave the, oh, I gotta fix that, eh? The inventory was I gave 2 black ones away last night to the installers. You're a large? I think I have pink large in stock. Small, medium, large, I think are the only ones I got left. If you go check right now before they sell out, it's a fuchsia bright pink. Tom's gonna wear his Duck Adventure t-shirts on his holidays. Tom, you're gonna drive your family nuts. Are you taking your iPad so you can slip some episodes in when you're on the beach? Or are you going to slip them in with the phone? Don't worry, Patty. You'll only get pounded on a little bit. Go check the site. I'm pretty sure I got a large. Pretty sure small, medium, large I have in stock. It was fun watching the blowjob last night. I'm so tired from it. It's awesome. No, the way the Kelly is, you make a donation on the t-shirt page and I'll mail you a t-shirt just because I love you. That's the deal. Just make the donation on the t-shirt page. On the t-shirt page, though. And then pick your shirt size in the cart, and I'll send it to you free. That's how it works. It's just a freebie that I did for the ducks, to help the ducks out when I had my concussion, and I bought too many t-shirts, and I still got more. Don't worry, Tom he'll do a fat finger thing, Patty, and he'll be off the hook. So just wait for Patty to do her. Wait for Tom, and then you'll be out of the free and clear. Oh, it's starting to get light out. I should turn my toaster on. Okay, we're on countdown because I got to get outside early, folks. I got to go outside and do pen cleaning, and I got to get it done early this morning. Like, I got to get it done so I can go to town and get a skid of food, because we're picking up a skid of food today for the ducks, because I have not a drop of food on the property for the ducks. So there are eggs everywhere. I know. The egg production, Linda, yesterday, 37 eggs yesterday. So Nancy, the chloroplast is here. We've been talking about it since Friday. You've been here. The links are below to thank ND Graphics for donating the chloroplast, Ottawa Valley Delivery for delivering it free, and then Pirie Insulation for blowing the duck or the goose shed. All the links are below for the five. Have you left your 5-star positive reviews to those 3 companies yet? I haven't done the feed run yet. Fundraiser, Connie. You're jumping the gun here. I don't even have the bill yet. And okay, everybody's jumping. You're screwing me up. Don't do this, people. Okay, Jean just sent $50 for feed, and Connie just sent $50. I really appreciate it. But wait time, I got it happening. It's an accounting nightmare when you to jump like this back and forth, and it's an accounting nightmare with everyone in Canada, actually. That's why I'm doing it separate on the GoFundMe so that it matches. Because remember I told you I gotta pay tax? I need the expense to negate the donation, so it's a wash. So I don't pay tax on it. So that the duck feeds a write-off against the donation. I appreciate it, but when it goes through the PayPal like that, I got to pay the tax, because the government wants me to pay income tax on everything, because they need their money. But I'll be doing it later, setting it up. Jean can donate again. You're a sweetie, Jean. I'm gonna give you a good show today. Washing the pen out, though. Grown man playing with a garden hose. Plus, I gotta clean the pen out. Yesterday it was gross. I had to clean the walkway to the goose shed, which is, oh man, they're dragging their hose through that, and it's like, I didn't want to cover their equipment in. Actually, the guy said to me last night when he first got here, and he's looking, he goes, "Is it ever clean?" Because they were expecting just a mess. I said, "No, I wasn't going to expect you to, track through duck poop to do this job at a fraction of the price." What is Sinterklaas festivities? What is that? I gotta Google this word. Inga's using a word that I don't know what it is. What is it? Christmas? St. Nicholas? There's something to do with Christmas. I got a picture of Christmas stuff here. Sinterklaas? Is Christmas Claus? Is Santa Claus in the Netherlands? Well, Sinterklaas isn't going to be washing the pen out today. Listen to that little duck in the back, eh? Just a quack. Listen to her. It's been raining all night. The pen's nice and soft today. Like I said, I'm getting out early. I'm going out early, folks. I'm going to suit up in the rain suit, put my winter boots on so that I don't get cold, and I'm washing the pen out. The pen is getting washed. Oh, it's not Christmas. It's a separate holiday. Oh, okay. But when you search it, Inga, it shows Santa Claus. Well, somebody who's impersonating Santa Claus. Hello, Michelle. It is nice and wet out. It was raining hard when I first woke up at 5:30. That's what woke me up, was the pounding of the rain. Anybody who's watching the streams, you probably saw the rain. But the pens, I gotta get it. I want it clean because this is it. This is the beginning of winter. This will be the last time that I will be. I don't think, unless we have some kind of freakish weather in December. Usually this is it. It was last year. I remember the same thing, dragging the hose out and giving her a squirt. It's the breakfast bell. It's the preheat bell, Tom. The preheat, it is heated up. Did we name the sick duck? Yeah. Sick duck, also known as a rape victim. No, I won't miss the quacking. You have no idea, Juanita, how annoying it is. It's very annoying. Her incestuous whining. She whines. That whine yesterday was driving me nuts in the yard. Like, she just whines. She's bad. The duck water is looping. Is it, Jack? And how would you know this when you're here right now? There's streams up. There should be streams up. Let me just click here. There should be 3 streams up. Yeah, there is. Oh, there's something wrong with the duck water. The duck water. There is something wrong. Oh, no, it's just bad. I should probably end the streams. That's what I'm going to do. I'll end them because we're going to be doing that. I got issues, Wi-Fi issues, folks. As you know, things are going wrong here on the Wi-Fi, and I don't know why. I think the router on the roof is crapping out. I don't know. Something's going wrong with the router on the roof. It's not working out right. But I'm ending the streams right now. I'm doing her up. I'm not working on the Wi-Fi. As in on the roof. It will happen later. This week, 2 more days from now. Somebody just bought a t-shirt. Well, they did a donation and got a t-shirt. The router is going to go in the back shed, and I'm going to use it as a switch. Is what's going to happen, Jasmine. I got some network reconfiguring to do. No, Jasmine, it isn't the door that was banging. It's the snow shovel. I have the snow shovel hanging on the barn wall because I made a bracket yesterday to hang the snow shovel, and I had a hunch that I was going to have that problem because I was trying to find a place to hang it that when the snowbank gets high, that I can still get the shovel, because I got to have a shovel at that door to shovel it, because it's a new door. Every door's got to have its own shovel, because when you're walking around in the winter, after a snowstorm, it's nice to have a shovel at every door to do the job that you got to do. So let's put a piece of foam behind it. Then the ducks will eat the foam, Jack. That's the problem. I gotta hang it on the other side of the building, and then if I hang it on the other side of the building, my Jasmine, my hook, I made a hook that hooks my handle, not upside down. That's the dilemma. I need a new hook because I just had a chunk of metal and I cut it off with I took the zip cut and I cut off one end of it and I screwed it to the wall. It was a MacGyver situation. Well, the ducks will get over the banging. Or I could get another hook, make a dual hook, and then hang it upside down like you're suggesting, and that would solve the problem. But today is wash pen day out, and then go get a truckload of feed. It is a good idea, Jasmine, but I gotta make a new bracket to facilitate that. And luckily, I have another matching piece of metal that I could do this. I just gotta cut it. The quacking's not bad, it's the whining that little duck does. Because she's just whining to let me go, I'm sad, let me go, I'm sad. And it's like, duck, you got life made right now. You're getting better, you're healing up. And the thing is, I watched her yesterday, the males were coming over to the cage and quacking near her, and that's not good because she's still putting off a lot of the old pheromone action that's attracting the males. So with her scar tissue, she's going to want to mate because she was courting males through the grid yesterday. And I said to myself, can't let this duck out because she hasn't totally healed yet, and she's going to be wanting males to mount her, and if she gets males on top of her, she'll rip all her scar tissue and start to bleed. So she's got to be totally healed before she can go out and be a sexaholic. That's the dilemma. Like if I put her out right now, she's just going to break all the scar tissue would get broken and she would bleed. And then she might get infection and then she could get sick. So I got to put up with her inside. See, a lot of people would make the mistake of putting her back with the flock, not realizing this. But me being a duck kind of guy and knowing their behavior and also knowing that they don't like dirty water, I can't believe that video yesterday. It was unbelievable. Ducks like dirty water. My God, I think about, I fill up the bathtub and how fast they come over to the bathtub. They line up for the fresh water. Or when I do the water station, you know how they come right over? Well, you've seen it, where I wash the water station out, and then what kind of activity hub is it afterwards when I walk away with the camera running and you get to watch all the ducks? It goes from they're not interested in the water to lug out, It's like, they're just lies on that video. I just couldn't believe it. There was like 27,000 views on it. I was like, just so many lies. And then people in the comments were commenting about, oh, this is such good duck information. I was like, oh man, this is so bad. just like, anyways, it's just bad. And then he was talking about how the ducks do a little bit of drilling in your yard, you know, and they said they don't do much damage to your yard. That was another thing he was saying, was that the ducks don't do much damage to your yard. And I was like, oh, another big lie. Ducks will decimate a yard. Like, he says, oh, they just drill a little bit of hole. They'll drill ankle busters, you know. You can go into your backyard and get a cast when they're finished with you. You'd be breaking body parts. Ducks can destroy a yard. It's on YouTube, Patty. I'm not going to say, because I would probably offend a bunch of viewers here because they probably watch it. And then you'd think I was being like nasty. I'm not. I just so much false information in the video. Yeah. But I'm surprised nobody here knows what this video is, because it's like it was just posted like a week ago, 5 days ago. Somebody sent me the link. You want to destroy your yard? Let a bunch of ducks let a bunch of ducks out in your yard when it's raining. Kiss the lawn goodbye. Like today, I'm going to open the pen while I'm in there because I want the ducks to get out, and they're going to go out. The yard's wet, and I guarantee you they're going to drill because the yard's not frozen right now. There's going to be some drilling action, and there's going to be a bunch of whole new holes, a bunch of new holes in my yard. It's not a duck channel, Vista. Oh, you don't want to cheat with Jasmine? You can cheat with Jasmine if you want. It's all right. I didn't allow that. Oh, today they're going to drill. The yard's wet, soaking wet, rained hard, so they're going to be drilling. And this guy said, "Oh, ducks don't wreck your yard." I'm like, okay, just put some water in here, they'll destroy everything. Well, Cheryl, if you watch this video, you would just like so much misinformation. What other lies did they have in the video? I was trying to think of the other lies they were doing. There was a lot of bad info. It's all right, Gene. You can cheat with other duck fans, other duck channels. I'm not an exclusive kind of guy. Cheryl, the comments, people were thanking for the information. So I'm thinking of all these poor ducks out there. They're going to get dirty water from this point on, because you know ducks like dirty water. I think about what their water smells like in the summertime, you know, when they wash their bills out. Oh, plus the guy kept calling. This is a duck guy, okay? He doesn't have chickens. He has ducks. And he kept calling it beaks. I'm like, it was a bill, man. Ducks have bills. Chickens have beaks. Like, he kept saying beak, beak, beak. He never once said bill. I'm like, oh, man. It's just bad. Like beaks. That was driving me nuts. I was triggered on that one. I was getting very triggered because they were playing this guy up like he was the duck guy. But there was no comments from any duck fans. So maybe there is no duck fans watching that channel. Because there was not I scrolled down the comments, did a quick scroll, and I didn't see anybody mention the ducks. The Real Duck channel on YouTube. No, I didn't comment because I had nothing positive to say, and I was always taught, if you have nothing good to say, shut up. I don't always listen to that, but it was, you know, that's, anyways. I'm talking about a video. Somebody sent me a link to a video, and I tortured myself and watched all 15, 13 minutes of it. I think if a true duck fan watched it, they would go, this is all lies. Because I watch a real duck channel and none of what this guy's saying is true. Plus, why does he keep calling it beaks? It's like, no, Beth, you could tell it's the kind of guy you couldn't give him any advice. You could tell. You could just tell. No, I'm not going to say what it is, Tilly. You can figure it out. You'll run across it. There's a very famous channel on YouTube in the homesteading world. But the person went to this duck farm. And there's wind noise. I hate wind noise. I hate wind noise. Thank you, Vista, for the job. Oh, you're doing well here this morning, girl. I'm not going to give you a hint. Oh, Vista, you're bad. Well, I'll be honest with you, I'm terrible when it comes to people giving me advice on taking care of ducks. Because how would I say this? I have so much hands-on experience with ducks, I really don't listen to anybody else. Unless I'm specifically asking a question. Like an example, I'm going to reach out to John Metzer about the geese. I've got some honest, hard questions that I do not know the answers to. And I'm going to ask John Metzer because he's been doing it since 1972. And he will answer me with questions based on his hands-on knowledge. That's what I'm looking for. So I look at the amount of time that I have invested in ducks and dealing with them on a 24/7 basis for 365 days of the year. And unless you've got that kind of experience working with them, your advice really doesn't mean much to me, if you know what I mean. It's sort of like a professional asking for an amateur advice. It's like you're a hack, I'm a pro. And it's like, this is what I found living with ducks, because I live with ducks, this is what I found it's like. So if somebody comes along who's just hacking away at ducks, and it's like, how do you take advice from somebody who's just hacking away at ducks? Like, you know what I mean? Do you understand, folks, where I'm coming from? It's like letting this little girl out in the back, you know? A lot of people would let her out. I know what's going to go on. When I let her go, I ain't doing it. So... people understand? Okay. You're not just saying that to stroke me, eh? I don't need to be stroked on this one. But that's just the way I look at it. I'm a duck guy. I've put a lot of time into it. I've got probably based, compared to other people and taking care of ducks, because I've done it so intensely for the last 4+ years, I probably got about 15 years experience wrapped up in duck stuff, if you know what I mean. Because I'm pretty good at figuring out solutions to problems, and I've had a lot of problems here, and we had to fix them real time, real fast, because well, you're doing videos and you're proving it, and then now you're doing live. You really can't afford to have problems when you're doing it live. But I wouldn't want to do this live 4 years ago because oh man, the problems would have got me banned. I would have had PETA here visiting me in person, seeing the poor ducks going through hell. But now it's pretty cool. You know, the ducks are living a pretty good life. The problems are sorted out, and it's live. Nobody sees anybody suffering. Should never feed ducks medicated feed. They can't digest it. They'll die. She's blowing. Yeah, we got, no, it's not too bad, the wind right now. Actually, it's pretty calm. I gotta get at my acting gear here, folks. I'm pumped about cleaning the pen out, actually. What baby ducklings? I don't have any baby ducklings here. No, it's, oh, now the gust is back, Susie. I'm just looking out this window. Now the wind's blowing again. It's supposed to rain till 10:30. The headlamp I'm using. Do you want me to see where I have to? I'm trying to figure where I bought. I bought it on eBay. That's where I bought it. All right, hang on here. I gotta get this for Jasmine. She wants to know the headlamp. It takes a month to get here, Jasmine. So I'll just warn you. It's like forever. Where are they? I bought them on eBay. Oh, eBay and this, and they were from China. I wanted to do all of 2017 because I bought 2 more this year as backup. Because I have 3 of them in total. Because sometimes I'm outside, the batteries don't last long, especially if it's cold. So then, and I just wanted to throw one on to throw the other on. Hey, where are you? I'm searching Jasmine. Bear with me, folks. I'm looking this for Jasmine. She wants. There it is. Okay. And it won't let me. Okay, why can't these are items? Okay, why can't I get it to come up in the search? When did I buy this? March the 10th. And the link doesn't work anymore. Hang on. I'm going to go to their reseller store. Items for sale. And I'm going to search the same title. And does it still come up? Yes, it does. Okay, which one is it? I got, why would they have it listed so many ways? Which one? They got the same picture, but the description is different for each one. Okay, let's do this. I'm just going to post it. This is basically what it looks like, okay? All right, Jasmine, are you ready? You tell me if the link works, because I got a poster, and then you tell me if it works. Okay? Check the link out. Okay, Messenger's upset because I wouldn't search. It was for him. But Messenger, you don't need a headlamp for ducks. So I wouldn't search it for you because you don't even have any ducks. But if you do, you don't have a YouTube channel that you're doing ducks with. Okay, Jasmine, did it work for you? I'm waiting for Jasmine. It works. Okay, so that's the model, okay? That I have. It's cheap. The price has come way down, actually, because I paid more than that for it. Is it ever cheap now? But he lists it in many different countries, so check his store, because I just went on his store and it brought up, when I searched it, there's like, it looks like about 20 listings. Like there's one that's Canadian for $29.89 free delivery. And it's the exact same one. I'll post the link. So, but you can search his store. You know what I mean. I don't know if they're knockoffs. I know they work because that's what I use here. You know, when I go outside. You know, because I got 3 of them, and they all work. And you see, when I go outside, when I'm streaming at night, that's what I got on my head. Unfortunately, it would be really nice if the pivot heads could stream, because with that on your head and the pivot heads, it actually is really good. It's very, very good for night filming. They attract a ton of bugs in the summer, Cheryl. It's a giant bug magnet. It's brutal on your head in the summer. Brutal. I've commented on streams telling you how the bugs attack me. But this time of year, the winter bugs aren't as bad. They have a hard time flying with their winter jackets on. They might, get you up to about your knees with the winter jackets, but they can't fly around your head. Trust me, Jasmine, wear this thing on your head in the summertime and they'll bother your head. Trust me, your head will be just swarmed with bugs. But this time of year is not bad. The winter coats slow the bugs way down. You don't have to worry about it. But the battery pack, I guess about 40 minutes. I don't know what it's like in real cold. So, but I recommend the light. It works. I recommend it. There's nothing wrong with them. They work good. If I could just figure out, I gotta figure out, maybe I could take one of them apart or put it over top with a GoPro for night filming with a GoPro. You know? That's the thing, because the GoPro's on my head, and where this sits on my head, the GoPro sits exactly right there. So the GoPro is a dark situation. Well, then again, I could do flashlight with the GoPro because my hands are free, because the GoPro's on my head when I'm streaming live this winter. So it's not the end of the world. We'll get around it. I'll figure it out somehow. All right, folks. Thank you for joining me for the morning chat, where we just go everywhere. Today is going to be duck pen washing day in the rain. So I have to dress accordingly. So, and then this afternoon I'm going to whip into M&R Feeds and get the feed. And if my day isn't too stressful, like if it works out that I'm cruising along and we're going in for at a decent hour, like mid-afternoon, I'll do a stream at M&R Feeds. But unfortunately, due to the situation, everything changing today because of the weather, I thought the idea of doing a fundraiser while we sat at M&R Feeds loading the feed up was a good idea. But things changed here because, well, I don't really plan things out. I just go with the flow, and my plans that I did have aren't going to happen now. So, but I am going to pick up a horse bucket for the geese today, and I'm going to, so it'll be a horse bucket and 40 bags of feed, which isn't going to be enough. I think, well, today's the 5th of December. I'm thinking we're going to run out of feed on Christmas Day. I'm thinking these ducks are going to consume 60 bags a month. I think that's what it's going to end up being, is what a normal month is going to be here. But I also think that we're going to be pumping out, a solid 60 eggs a day. Solid. Because ducks don't lay every single day. About 5 eggs a week. 4 to 5 eggs a week a duck pumps out. So I'm thinking we're going to be a solid 60 eggs a day for the food bank. So it's going to be a little more duck feed this winter, but I think it's going to be we're going to be doing a big solid for the food bank, especially in the wintertime. And I got to call the food bank, which I'm going to call them right now actually, and find out what their hours are this month, because we might be doing a delivery to the food bank and they won't even be open. Doug will just meet us there. So I got to phone the food bank guy and find out what his hours are, because the schedule I have right now, he's not, there's nothing there. It says to be announced. All right, folks, so thank you for joining me. I'm going to go have my breakfast, and then I'm going to go and wash the duck pen out, And then we're going to whip to town, and I might probably do a short little stream picking the feed up, just so you can see I actually picked it up, so that I don't just, I'm not just trying to raise money to go off to Costa Rica for the winter. All right. So thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Don't forget to leave your 5-star reviews for Pirie Insulation, link below, ND Graphics, link below, and Ottawa Valley Delivery. They gave us a big solid here to get us over the hump here of getting ready for winter, and we are definitely on the road to being ready for winter. So thanks for joining me.